Underground Wicked Radio. I see 123 people tuned in, so thank you for sharing the new link. Listen to My Radio can probably fuck off. I have had nothing but issues with them for like 4 years. Their servers drop out, so I'm going to see if there's an app later for Caster FM, and I'll start promoting that link for you guys. We're interviewing St. Luke out of Ohio, Youngstown. DJ Rain.
Yo, what's up?
Take the first question.
All right, before I take the question, I want to shout out to Gary McClellan. He's listening in tonight. He actually is one of St. Luke's homies, and I want to say whoop whoop to him. Okay, and on to the question. What and who is your inspiration for your music, and why?
My inspiration for music, it comes from a lot of different artists. I mean, I listen to a lot of down south music, you know, like 8Ball, MJG, like old school, new school. I just fuck with like southern music a lot.
Oh yeah. Y-Dub, you're sitting in the background, being all quiet over there. Why don't you take a question, homie?
Shit. Let me think. What was it like during your very first venue? Like, explain the experience, like in as much detail as you possibly can.
Like my first performance, or like
more or less like your first major performance. Whatever you consider your biggest performance to be. Like, what was the atmosphere like? You know, crowd.
I'd say my biggest performance was like Hash Bash. I did that like 2 or 3 years in a row out in Michigan, and it was pretty dope. Like there's, I'd say, like 10,000 people there. I did it with Bizarre from D12 first, and he just brought me up and we did the song we did together. And then the next year, Lil White was supposed to be there, but something came up. He ended up in Florida, so he called me. I was there. He let me take his set.
I've been hearing his name a lot this year. Lil White.
Yeah, he's been working. Like, that's the big homie. I fuck with White. I've been rocking with him for a couple of years now. I'm plugged in with like Bizarre. Me and him done like countless songs together. Shit, like that's the homie right there.
That's fucking dope, dude.
I was happy to see that Bizarre got signed to Magic Ninja Entertainment. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, with him and King Gordy, their new shit's crazy. Like, it's next level shit. Fucking King Gordy, that motherfucker's crazy. He kills shit.
Oh yeah. I've been fucking with Gordy for a minute.
So how'd you come up with your rap name? How'd you come up with St. Luke for a rap name?
My real name is Luther, but short for that is Luke. Everybody called me Luke growing up, and shit, right up the street from me, there's a church called St. Luke's. So I was just like, one day it just stuck, and everybody's been calling me it since.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. All right, we're gonna cut over to a song. I got people asking me. I want to hear a song, so let's play "Murder" by St. Luke. Why don't you tell us a little bit about this song before we cut over?
This was like my second single that I put out. You know, it was like the second video that we put out, and it was like shit. We like shot damn near like a movie for it. You know, where I like kidnapped this dude and fucking murdered him and shit. It came out dope. So it was a fun experience doing the whole thing. It came out as a dope ass masterpiece.
Yeah, check out the music video. St. Luke, ST.LUKE. K-E. Damn it, I can't read tonight, apparently. I've been frustrated. All right, homies. We'll be back after the song. Live on Underground Wicked Radio with St. Luke. So, St. Luke, homie, what does your family think of the career choice of music that you have chosen to make?
Shit, I mean, they're very supportive, you know, like, every show I do in town, my whole family's there. It's like a big-ass family reunion. But I've been doing this shit for, like, 15 years now, consistently putting out albums and shit, so it's nothing new to them. I mean, at first, when I was a kid, you know, of course, you know, typical family shit, like telling me to get a job and stuff like that, but, you know, I make money off this shit now, so it showed them, like, okay, well, he stuck with it and it worked out.
That's what's up, man. Especially when you can prove to your family you can do something with your dream.
Yeah, it's just all about consistency. You know, like I always say, it don't matter how talented you are. It's just all about how hard you're willing to work at it.
Exactly. So, Y-Dub, take another question, homie.
Yo, let me see. You said you're making money off your music, right?
Yeah.
Tips and pointers of what you can give artists that could potentially be listening in on this interview right now. Like how did you go about into actually getting that shit to happen? Like, 'cause I know a lot of artists that are actually pretty good that are struggling to get that to happen for them.
Yeah, see, a big part of it is just building relationships with your fans. You know, it's like most people with promotion and shit, people get shit twisted and just hit people up or send them links, shit like that. The biggest thing is you just want to let people know you're a real person. You're not a robot just sending them shit over and over, you know, trying to dig in their pockets. You know, you want to build a good friendship with them and shit like that. You know, ask people how they're doing, you know, talk to them and fucking know your fan base, know what they like. And the biggest thing is merch. You know, nowadays it's like, with music people being able to get it for free so much, you know, your biggest thing is getting on streaming sites, building a nice following for yourself so people stream your music, and also selling merch, you know.
Okay.
Merchandise is where it's at, you know. I make most of my money off merchandise, doing features and shit. I just did a feature for my dude RKF in Switzerland. It's like growing, you know.
Right. How did you charge for a feature?
Shit, it depends. Like my going rate right now is $500 for a feature, but I mean I'm willing to work with people and shit, and then $250 for a hook.
Okay. All right, man. Pretty good. I saw with the price.
Yeah, man. I was just looking at Caster FM. You're only allowed 400 people to tune in. Most of my shows have got about 2,000 to 3,000. So I'm gonna have to
what?
I'm gonna have to go back to listen to my radio after tonight if they get the server fixed. But let's go back to the interview. St. Luke, homie. Rain, actually, I'm gonna let you take the red question. Go ahead and take it right now.
I was waiting for it. Okay, I was actually going to it anyway. You already knew I was. Okay, St. Luke. This goes both ways, okay? Have you earned your Red Wings?
My Red Wings. Yes. I mean, of course, yeah, fucking over the years, but as you get older, that shit don't mean nothing to you, you know?
Right, I agree with that. We ask every artist that, man. Do you know who Dilemma is?
I think I've heard of him.
He's on My World with Tech-9. He's Brother Lynch Hung's artist. We asked him.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I know Dilemma.
We asked him that, man, and I tell almost every artist this story just in case they run into him. He thought we were asking him gang questions. He had to go ask his old lady in the background what it meant. She was laughing so hard she couldn't tell him. It was freaking great.
That's silly as fuck.
So, what would be your dream venue to play or stage anywhere in the world?
Shit, either Red Rock or fuck it. Red Rock. Isn't that the one in Colorado, right?
Yes, there's a couple in Colorado.
Yeah, Red Rock or Rolling Rock or whatever it's called, or Madison Square Garden.
Hell yeah, New York. I'd have to come see that. I'm not far from there.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Soon, one day.
One day, man. You never know. I just had an artist that I interviewed from Brooklyn, New York. No, sorry, Long Island. He actually played Madison Square. He goes by Demon Boy. He's like a gothic vampire rock band. Pretty good. All right, we're going to cut over to another song. Up All Night. Tell us about this.
Shit, Up All Night. That's off my latest album, The Goat. Shit. Classic song. I mean, I wrote it a few years back, but I finally recorded it and it just came to life. Me and my homie got super trippy and fucking we were in the studio for like, probably I'd say like 10 hours recording this song, just fucked up, and you know, enjoying life, celebrating success and shit.
Oh, and I hit play on the song. And I hit play when we went back live. We're back on Underground Wicked Radio. Interviewing St. Luke. We were just talking about his homie and his record label. Why don't you tell us about that?
Yeah, my homie AT, Warren, you know, he signed me to his record label, A-Type Records. You know, we've been building together with 50-50 partners and kind of doing it like a strange music type situation. But shit, man, he owns a couple studios here in Youngstown and Warren. And fucking, he's just building, you know, he fucking shoots videos, records music, does artwork, anything you need to hit him up. Nexus Sound Studio, that's the wave, like they do everything you need. It's the one-stop shop.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. Does he, got any links you want to throw out there for people to check out?
Yeah, shit, the same thing with me. It's just the same thing with his. It's NexusSoundStudio.com, and they have rates, quotes. I mean, you don't have to be from the Warren area to work with him. I mean, he does mixing, mastering, anything, and I mean, I put his work up there with anybody out there. I mean, dude is phenomenal. He puts his work above everything and makes sure you get the best product.
I like Warren.
How about this dope ass promoter you got from Pennsylvania? Why don't you give him a shout out?
Oh yeah, man, my motherfucking brother Dan Johnson. Shit, that ain't just my promoter, man. That's my family. Dude been rocking with me from day one. Fucking just a wonderful dude, man. Fucking just stays down for the team, and we gonna build this shit together and take it to the next level. You know, take it to the top.
Man, it's good.
Like I say, you know.
Like
yeah, like I say, man, anybody on my team, that's family. You know, like, fucking, I don't consider them fucking a promoter or nothing like that. That's my brother. You know, we fucking gonna take this shit to the next level and just show everybody what it is. You know, this is MGM, Murder Gang Mafia, and we just gonna build this shit into an empire, you know, A-Type Records.
Oh, yeah. So, Rain, should I start calling you sister then?
Why would you call me sister for?
Because, like he said, we're basically family. You've been on the radio for, what, off and on 2 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go. All right. White Dub Man, take another question.
Shit.
Throw you right on the spot.
Yeah, I hate being on the hot box, bro.
Come on,
That's
man.
why I love having my questions ready.
You're an artist. What would you want to be asked during an interview? Think of something.
Kind of weed you smoke, bro. That's the kind of question I would want to ask.
Shit, man, I smoke fucking everything, man. I've been all over the country with fucking, you know, Lil White and Bizarre, touring with these cats, fucking, just been all over, fucking, shit, I done smoked every fucking kind of weed, probably, you know, like, I've been smoking since I was a kid, you know, like fucking 12 years old, so it's just like, shit, when we brought Jelly Roll out, fucking, I rolled up damn near a whole fucking ounce in a super blunt with these cats. Like, this guy was dying, but he couldn't even smoke because he was on probation at the time and shit.
Well,
damn.
That sucks.
But
I wonder how Jelly
was
Roll
Jelly.
is doing. Has he, is
Jelly
he
Roll's
bouncing
fucking
back?
blowing up, man.
Well, I know.
Oh, yeah, like, he had a couple health issues, but he's doing better. Like, you know, I fucking personally haven't talked to him in a while, but fucking, I see his posts and shit. I know he's doing good. Shit, he been dropping weight and shit, getting healthy though. You know, motherfucker stays in the gym and shit.
He's close to a blow up, that's why. He's real close to that blow up.
That's good, man.
Yeah.
Good. So, St. Luke, have you ever produced a song that you thought was so bad you haven't posted it?
Oh, never. I mean, shit. From this time that I started, you know, it's been calculated. I've been in the studio since I was 13 years old, just grinding. So when I went to the studio the first time, I had songs that I had been working on for a couple of years. So it's always been like, I look at it like this is work. You know, I'm not going there to fuck around. I'm not going there to play around. I'm very professional about this shit. And I don't ever come across, you know, it's all about the way you're going to put your music across and give it to the people. You know, they gotta believe you. They gotta know that shit's coming from the heart. And that's just what it was from day one. You know, I put out like fucking 11 albums now. So this is just, you know, now we're just fine tuning it, and we're about to hit everybody with these singles we're about to drop. And
where can people buy your
big time
albums that are tuning in?
My albums are for sale, like hard copies, are on my website, stluketheking.com, or it's on any distribution platform, you know, fuck it, iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, anything, and fucking anywhere you could get it online, it's there. Just search St. Luke. Fucking also, I have my own Pandora station, you know, St. Luke. Just search that on there too. Fuck with me. I got a lot of new shit coming too, though. Fucking, we're about to drop we got like 5 videos we just shot. You know, I just shot a new one over in fucking, Detroit in front of Central Station called When It Rains. We're gonna be dropping that here soon. Shit, I got like 5 new singles we're about to drop.
Hell yeah. DJ Rain?
Yeah, like.
Take question.
Yep. Okay. Where do you see yourself in 5 years from how far your music has come from then until now?
I'd say in 5 years, I mean, I see myself independently making a couple million a year. You know, like, I'm not really trying to sign with a bigger label just because I see all the aspects, you know, unless they're trying to throw some big money at us. But I mean, shit, like, we can make all this money on our own and be able to keep everything. So, you know, me and my partner just been building everything from day one with the aspect of any way we can cut out the middleman, we're going to do that. And we're just going to take all the money.
All right, St. Luke, I got a question for you. I got a homie that plays Pokemon Go like 24/7. What do you think of people like that that play Pokemon Go like all the time? Like it's their life.
My boyfriend plays that off and on.
I've never even like downloaded it or seen it. I never got into Pokemon though. Like Pokemon was real big when I was a kid with like the cards and shit, but I never got into that shit just because like from the time I was a kid, like I just had a different life. You know, I was fucking, you know, super young on the block fucking trapping and shit. Like I never really had a fucking childhood or none of that shit, you know.
So that's more like a nerd game, I think. So I guess I can call him a
nerd. Like I downloaded it.
It's weird because like some cats in the hood like be over here like fucking. It'd be the most gangster motherfuckers like riding around with a chopper and shit. Like yo, I'm riding around looking for Pokemon and shit. But it's just different people. Like some people be interested in that kind of shit. It just never fascinated me.
Like I downloaded it, but.
I used to play it, but I got burnt out with that stuff. They've changed it all around. All right. Y-Dub, you got another question?
Yo. Let me see here. Of all the songs you made thus far, like, what are some of your, like, absolute favorites?
It's hard because I got, like, fucking, I'd say, like, fucking 700-800 songs I've recorded, you know, like, I mean, right. It's like one of those things, like, if you got, like, 3 or 4 kids, somebody asks you, like, who's your favorite kid? Like, it's just hard because they're all your kids, you know?
I feel you. That's a good answer. I thought with that.
So it's like, my music, that's my babies, you know? Every single song I make. And, like, I would say, like, the way I would put it is the newest song I made is always my favorite song because I've heard everything else 100 times, writing it, hearing the beat. Like, I don't listen to my music much because it's like the process of creating that song and making sure it's perfect. You're going to hear it so many times. I might wait like 6 months to a year to listen back. So my newest song is always my favorite, you know?
Okay.
Right.
All right. We're going to cut over to a song. We're talking about money. So I'm going to play this. $1 Billion. Tell us about this. Featuring Jelly Roll.
Yeah, that was like the first serious single I dropped. To me and my homie, Jelly Roll was coming to town to do a show, so I got a feature from him. And my homie went and bought a camera and learned how to use that shit overnight. Shot the motherfucking video, and that was my first single I ever put out.
Hell yeah! Check it out on YouTube, homies. We'll be right back. We are back on Underground Wicked Radio. So, DJ Rain, you had a question. Go ahead and take it.
Yeah, this question's from our homie Gary. He wants to know if you could make a collaboration with anybody in the world, who would your dream collaboration be?
Yeah, Eminem. Also, I mean, I know this underground station, but like, or Juggalo shit too. But I seen like ICP and Eminem squash their beef. They were just on Shade 45, but I grew up listening to Eminem my whole life. That's the fucking inspiration, be like the main shit of me getting into the game and seeing him doing it.
Hell yeah.
Like, even though we do two completely different music, like styles of music, I don't even know if he would be able to fit on a trap style track. But I mean, I do a lot of different, I'm very versatile, so I think we'd be able to put something dope together.
Eminem's killing it, man. I don't think there's any artist that could top him, to be honest.
Oh yeah, I mean, like I always say, you know, when people argue, at the end of the day, Eminem has sold more records than anybody fucking in the rap game, period, even fucking Tupac, you know, so it's like, yeah, nobody can compare to him. And not to mention his creativity, like, in my eyes, fucking, Slim Shady LP, Marshall Mathers, and Eminem Show were collectively the greatest albums of all time. Like, the way he put those together, just so smooth, his three personalities, like, it was just everything, like, perfectly put into place, and the stars aligned. Like, that shit was just perfect, like, perfection. It's been a while, like, since I could listen to shit straight through, since, like, shit like that, you know?
Right.
Exactly.
I feel you.
So, Y-Dub, take a question.
What's up?
Take another question.
Fuck. I hate, man. Let me see.
That's like the stoner perspective that you need on the show, though. You know, like the dude who's just smoking faded. Like, damn, like it's my turn to ask a question. I feel you. You know, if I was like,
right.
I'll be the same.
I should have been thinking about the next question before it was my turn to get asking you.
But you smoke, like I feel you. I'll be smoking. I'll be like, fuck it.
He's
I'm
doing this
too.
too.
Blood and roll right now.
Yep. I've been doing this shit for years, so I don't even have to think about it. All right, I'll take one. Let's do marry, kill, fuck. I haven't done this the last couple interviews. So here we go. You got to marry one, kill one, and fuck one. And seeing how there's 3 DJs on here, we're all going to choose a girl. All right, I'll go first.
Okay.
It could be cartoon, fictional, I don't care. I'm going to choose Lisa Simpson. All right, Rain, choose one.
Whitney Payton.
Oh, shit. Y-Dub, choose a girl.
Meg.
Who?
All right. Who?
Meg, Family Guy.
Oh, God. So
Oh, Meg.
Meg, Lisa
All right.
Simpson, Whitney
Meg.
Payton. Go ahead, homie.
Whitney Payton, that's the girl from fucking Strange Music, right?
Yeah, she is. I've interviewed her 3 times.
Okay.
She likes to joke around, so.
Okay, I'd marry Whitney Payton, and I would, let's see, fuck Lisa Simpson, and I would kill Meg because it's like, fuck Meg, you know what I'm saying?
Can I cut,
Everybody on that fuck Meg shit.
can I cut that? Can I cut that? And
Shut up, Meg.
No, I'm just kidding. All right. No, next question, Rain.
Okay. What is your opinion on the ICP Twisted feud? How should it play out, and how do you think it will play out?
Shit, I mean, that's like, you know, your family, at the end of the day, they've been rocking with each other forever. You know, it's like I beef with my homies who I grew up with. It's just like shit happens. You beef with your own family sometimes. So it's like, I mean, at the end of the day, it's all about fucking, you know, you get to a certain point, you got kids, you got families. It's like beefing and shit, that's just for kids, you know, like, when you're a grown-ass man, it's like, fuck it, I need to get this money, I need to provide for my family, I ain't worried about what no other man's doing.
Right?
You know, so, I mean, shit, hopefully it'll play out well. They'll get back together and get some money together, because, you know, at the end of the day, that's what it is. It's a music business. You know, you need to get paid. Fuck it. If not, you know. Like, my biggest thing, I've never dissed nobody on record. I've never thrown shots at nobody. I'm the type of person, if we got beef, I'm gonna pull up on you, and we're gonna settle this like, man, face to face. You know, I don't think it's back and forth shit. You know, I don't do that shit. So, I'm different. Like, I don't do the back and forth. I don't do the nitpicking. So, I mean, I just feel like that shit's stupid, you know, especially that's their protege, their family, you know, they shouldn't be beefing. Fuck that shit.
I agree with you. All right, I'm going to take another question. I haven't done this one in a while either. I'm going to choose 3 numbers, and connected to these 3 numbers, Rain, you haven't been on for this one because you've been slacking. All right, connected to the 3 numbers is going to be a food, a thing, and a person. So go ahead and choose 1, 2, or 3. Oh, wait, and you got to describe what you would do with this food, thing, or person.
Okay. 3.
Oh, shit. You got a dildo, man. You got
Oh, God.
So, you got to tell us what you're going to do with this dildo. You can hit someone with it. I don't even care. Tell us what you're going to do with it.
Oh, my God.
Wait, let me see here. Alright. Dildo, I'm gonna take a t-shirt cannon on stage and shoot the person in the front row that I think has the ugliest face with the dick.
Oh, my God.
Dick stamp. Dick stamp. That would be fucking
Nothing like the blood boner. Nothing like the blood boner.
Jackass 3D. I have my cameraman filming me and be in like slow motion, smacking them in the face and shit.
Oh, shit. Hell yeah. All right, DJ Rain, take a question. Then we're going to cut over to Choppa.
Okay. This was interesting. I haven't done this question in quite a while. What is your favorite Faygo flavor and why?
Let me see. Cream soda. Cause I like, you know, fucking, I used to pour fucking purple all the time, but fucking Activist gone, so I don't fuck with that. So now it's red. We mix that with the cream soda.
I actually just had a cream soda, or not a cream soda, a Rocky Red Faygo cake. It was pretty good.
Oh shit!
I can't do cream soda.
I fuck with cotton candy too, just because I'm weird. Like I'm fucking anything cotton candy. I'll fuck with that shit. Gum, fucking ice cream, pop. I don't give a fuck. I love cotton candy. That's my shit.
Hell yeah.
I try not to go near the cream soda due to the fact that every time I open it, it sprays me. I gotta take a shower every time.
Hey, you're a damn juggalette, so a Faygo bath, you shouldn't need a shower after, so.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Like, fucking, the gathering be taking me. Like, motherfuckers be getting fucked up with that Faygo. I think cats get smacked in the head with big ass 2 liters and shit. That should be silly.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, right.
All right, so we're going to cut over to Choppa by St. Luke. Tell us about this song.
So this is my newest single. Fucking, we just dropped this like 2 months ago. It's called Chapo. I was feeling like Chapo at the time. You know, it's all about getting that motherfucking money. So it ain't just about me getting money. Y'all go out there and get some motherfucking money, because that's what the world's about. Get that fucking money. El Chapo.
Hell yeah, we'll be right back.
And like old school.
And we're going live. We are live on Underground Wicked Radio while we're talking in the background. We're talking about how shitty The Gathering was this year. I mean, it was a good experience, I heard, but shutting down fucking artists after 9 o'clock, can't have no noise. What kind of shit is that? No nudity for the Miss Juggalo pageant this year either. So
I feel like that's on like ICP, you know what I'm saying? They make that final call, because at the end of the day, that's their thing. You know, they put together The Gathering. So they've been doing this shit forever.
They should have did their research a little bit better, I guess, before they chose where they did.
I think they just might have been scrambling. Like, oh shit, we gotta find somewhere to do it. You know, and they just took the first place because nowhere was letting them come because of all the bullshit with the gang shit and the fucking,
yeah, it was pretty bad.
Right. Fucking, so I feel like that shit just fucked it all up.
All right, I'm going to ask a political question. I usually don't do this. What do you think of our new president?
Oh, God. Somebody shoot me
shit.
on that one.
It's funny because like just recently I was doing a song and I was just like using the fucks where I just say fuck everybody after everything and just make it rhyme. And I was like, like fuck Donald Trump, fuck Barack Obama, fuck George Bush, and fuck your baby mama, just shit like that. But it's like I don't fuck. And my dude was like, "Why are you saying like fuck Obama?" And it's like I was like, "Man, because fuck all the presidents. Like I don't vote. I don't pay attention to that shit because they all work for the same motherfucking people. Like, it don't matter who's in office.
It's just a face.
So,
and that's what people don't understand is they're not really running the country. There's all kinds of fucking bills. Go ahead.
It's just all about separating and dividing people anyways, because this group of people likes Hillary, this group of people likes Obama, this group of people likes Trump. They all talk shit about each other, but what motherfuckers don't realize is they all work for the same motherfucking people. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you watch shit that, old interviews from Trump, he's talking about, like, if I was to run for president back in the 80s, he was saying this, I'd run Republican because Republicans are morons. So it's like, what did he do? Ran Republican, won. So it's like, I mean, people, I truly just don't pay attention to anything that goes on in the world because you can't fucking believe nothing you hear, and you can only believe, like, maybe a portion of what you see. So it's like, why fucking pay attention? Like, find something you love to do in life and zone in on that and just focus on that and say fuck everything else in the world because that's what you're here for, is to find your passion and make that shit happen.
Hell yeah.
That's a damn good answer. That's a damn good answer. I fought with that one.
All right, so St. Luke, is there actually Y-Dub? Did you think of another question? Or are you just over there?
Yeah, man. Shit. No. I got a question. Like, as far as like getting sponsors, like, what kind of like sponsors would you like to gain as far as helping you through your marketing plans, more or less? As far as like
you talking about like endorsements and shit like that?
Yeah, shit like that. There you go. Yeah. That's what I'm looking for. Like
I mean, I would fuck with like people that I support their products. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking shit that I constantly spend money on. Just like being smart about shit. Like, yo, I smoke like 50 fucking blunts a day. So why not hit up Swisher and be like, yo, I'll promote for you, or Backwoods, and be like,
definitely, Backwoods is a big market. So it's
and then you use your fucking stardom to get free shit, and you supporting the product you fuck with anyways. Or fucking, like, I rock fucking Nike or shit like that. It's just like whatever the fuck you wearing or something, like products you fucking support. But the big one, fucking Beats. I fuck with Beats because I love Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine. They're fucking masterminds. So it's like that's the company you want to get with. Like Apple Music, doing deals with them and having them fucking sponsor you. Like that's where the big money's at.
You're a smart man. You're a very smart man. Bravo.
I've learned a long time ago, like, I love to do music, and they say if you can find something you love to do in life, you'll never have to work a day in your life if you can make money off that. So I love to do music. So now I just learned, my partner taught me the business part of it because he runs studios and shit. So he taught me, like, this is business. You need to make money too. So once I learned that, I just took my knowledge from the streets and put that shit into music and turned it into something,
Hell yeah. So, St. Luke, you got any new projects dropping or CDs you'd like to talk about?
Yeah, see, I've learned recently, like, it's a fucking digital era nowadays, most cars are coming with fucking USBs, they're not coming, or aux cords, they're not coming with fucking CDs no more. So I'd say in like 10 years, there will be no more CDs. People will look at the CD like, yo, that's like a fucking 8-track or a cassette. So it's like the biggest thing is streaming nowadays. So we're gonna start periodically dropping singles that we shot videos for. We're starting to work with a new promotion company and a publicist. So we're gonna start taking this shit to the next level and putting out these singles every month or so and just really start building up this buzz. So just be on the lookout. You'll see all the new singles that I drop and fucking just pay attention and just watch the movement grow. You know, it's MGM, A-Tap, I'm St. Luke the motherfucking King. We're going to take this shit to the top.
Hell yeah. Now, DJ Rain, you got any other questions before we ask the final questions?
Okay, yeah, sure, I'll do this one. Ain't done in a while. You're trapped on a desert island for 1 year. You can have one food, one drink, one female, one male, and one CD. What do you choose?
Okay. Let's see. One food would be like burritos. Like I fuck with burritos. I could eat Mexican shit every single fucking day. My drink would be like cranberry Sprite. Fucking, let's see. My female would be like Kim Kardashian because I'm superficial as fuck, and I was like, I don't give a fuck. She's fine as hell. And then the dude, this Snoop Dogg, because I know he'd have like a couple pounds, and we could just kick it and smoke weed and chill until a fucking plane comes or whatever. And then was that it? That was everything, right?
The CD.
Yep.
What
CD?
I have it. Yep. Music CD.
Alright, let me see. Music CD would have to be Tupac, All Eyes on Me. That's my favorite album of all time. I play that shit straight through. Both discs. Fucking just on repeat for the rest of my life and be cool with that.
Hell yeah. Alright, one more fucked up question before we ask the final questions. If Caitlyn Jenner offered to marry you and gave you, like, I don't know, $15 million to marry her, would you?
So, Caitlyn Jenner's like a dude or a chick or whatever. Like, I don't know. Like, with me, I don't discriminate because I'll punch a bitch in the face too. But, like, if Caitlyn Jenner even came, like, within, like, 2 feet of me and asked me that, I don't give a fuck if she said $100 million. I'll pull out a strap and shoot that bitch in the face. I don't know what dude or
So you wouldn't take the money. I'd take the money and run. Divorce.
See me, I don't fuck with none of that. Like, I mean, people see me when I blow up and become super famous. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Like, people are always like, oh, like Kanye West called, who was he beefing with? Miley Cyrus, or not Miley Cyrus, Taylor Swift, and like asked if she could be on a song. I was like, Eminem never did that shit. He ain't called a fucking Backstreet Boys or NSYNC or Christina Aguilera like, yo, is it okay if I mention you? Fuck that shit. Like, if you're a homo, a faggot, and you come try to fucking ask me to fuck with you, I'm gonna fucking shoot you. I don't play that shit.
That is great. Man, the world's gone nuts. Alright, final questions. St. Luke, did you enjoy your interview on Underground Wicked Radio, and would you come back?
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. I fuck with y'all. Like, this was one of the better interviews. I've had a couple of interviews in my career that were just fucking super unprofessional and lame, but I'll say you guys put your shit together very well, and this was a dope show, and I fucking had a good time, man.
Hell yeah. Now, anytime. I was just going to say that. Anytime you're dropping a new CD, music video, or you just want to get back on and bullshit with us, just hit us up. We'll set up a date and get you on.
Oh, most definitely, man. I appreciate that. We'll grow together, man. I'll send people in your direction and check y'all out. I'm sure they'll love to meet you guys be playing that shit.
Hell yeah, I appreciate that, homie. All right, homies, we're going to hop off here. We will be back tomorrow night, 9 o'clock. Twisted Twins will be on. Everyone have a good night. DJ Snickers out.